So, welcome to another ball pit video. Today I got something a little bit special for you guys. Today I will show you all the buildings there are in the game. I will tell you what they do and I will rank them from S to D tier. So yeah, let's just start. The first building is the farm. You can assign characters to harvest wheat from adjacent wheat fields every 6 minutes for level 1. I will definitely place it somewhere in the middle. I think B tier, it's solid, it's a basic resource building, but yeah, you don't really need it for anything else, so yeah, B tier. So next up we got the gold mine. This is a little bit better than the wheat farm, I would say. I will show you a little clip of me making my golden strip. This is actually a great way to farm some gold, so we'll put it in the A tier. The next one is the gatherer's hut. There you can assign a character and it automatically harvests in a preset direction. I haven't used it a lot. I didn't make the calculations if it's better or worse, but just from my feeling, it's worse than just farming normally with the farm buildings. So I'll put it in the D tier. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know better. But for now, for me, it is a D tier. The next thing, what is that? That is a lumberyard. Same as the wheat field, B tier, nothing special. And there we have the market. The market, in my opinion, is a solid A tier. I mean, early on you probably don't use it that much, but especially in the late game, if you don't know, you can shift, click, and sell up to 10,000, I think, 10,000 materials at once. And this is just a great way to make gold. So if you got 10,000 stone in the late game, you can shift click, do it once, you get so much money, so much gold, and yeah, then it is the price drops. But if you play a few games, like 30 games or something like that, then it will reset to where it was in the beginning and you can do it again. So this is actually a very, very good method for farming money late. So A tier, I like it. So the next building is the Abbey, and this increases XP gained by 5%. I think it is okay. It is not that strong. I mean, you can upgrade it twice to make it even more, but C tier for me. 15% is not that strong, but it is okay, so not a D tier. So the next building is the Alchemist, and this is one of the scaling buildings, I would say. It increases endurance scaling to D, or in the end up to S tier, and this means the more points, or the points you have in endurance actually count even more the higher your scaling is. I think this is also pretty solid, nothing too strong, so I put it in the B tier. The next one is the Antique Shop, which lets you begin each battle with the choice of a passive. I think this is solid. It gives you a passive at the beginning of each game, so a very good start. I'll put it in the A tier. The next building is the Archery Range, and this is the same as the last scaling building, increases the dexterity scaling up to S tier. And same as the last one, I think I put it in B tier, so this will be in B tier too. The next building is the Bag Maker, and he actually adds 1 ball slot. This is insane, definitely a must have, put it in S tier. The next building is the Bank, that increases your gold found in battles by 5%, I think up to 15%. This really doesn't matter a lot, you get gold in other ways even better, so this will be a D tier. Then we got the Road Keeper, which increases movement speed during harvests by 10%, and even more on level 3. I don't think it's that strong, but there are definitely worse, so I put it in the C tier. So now we have the Spa, and the Spa is one of my favorite buildings. It lets you spend gold to harvest more than once immediately. And this, if you use it correctly, will get you a lot of gold, will get you a lot of resources. This is just awesome. Build it as soon as possible, don't sleep on it. S tier. And there we have another of the farming buildings, the Stone Mine. Now we'll put it where the other were. Now the Watchtower increases the harvest clock by 2 seconds. In my opinion, not that strong. You can upgrade characters so they increase the harvest count by even more, so 2 or 4 seconds. So this building itself, it is okay. If you have the resources, get it, but not worth it in many cases, I would say. It's only a little boost, so D tier. The Workers Guild, the next building, lets workers gather up to 24 hours worth of resources while the game is closed. So this is insane. I mean, it's 50% of what you would get if the game is open. But still, this is good. If over the night you will gather a lot of resources if you have enough of your workers in them. So that's important for that. but I think it's solid. I would put it in the B tier. The next building is the barracks, and this gives all of your characters 1 bonus strength. I think you can upgrade it too to give even more, like 2 or 3, but still this is not the strongest. I would put it in C tier, as they are way better buildings. One strength is not that much. And there we have our first trophy. I think I will put all the trophies in the B tier, because yeah, they are a great way to scale, but to be honest, it only really matters in the late game. Like early on you won't clear that much of the levels, I think, so this only does a little bit. I mean, you need to clear a lot to even get 1 single point of an attribute, for example. So yeah, trophies, this one at least in B tier. Next building is the candle maker, and this actually increases the minimum level of reaction upgrades, meaning like if you get a reactor, there you have the fission option, and normally it's 1 to 5 levels. And if you get this building on level 1, it increases the minimum level to level 2, on level 2 it increases the minimum level to level 3. So you get at least 3 levels if you have the items. And I think, where will I put it? I think I put it in the C tier, because it is helpful sometimes, but later on you only use the fusions to actually evolve balls. So the fission won't be used that much, so I don't think it's that important. You should get the levels from the level ups. So the next building, the Capitolium, gives 1 bonus leadership, but this can be upgraded indefinitely in comparison to the barracks, I think it was, which you could only upgrade once or twice. This can be upgraded indefinitely. This is a late game must have, so I will put it in the A tier. The Carpenter adds 1 passive slot, and this is just like the ball slot, a must have S tier. The Clinic gives 1 bonus endurance to all characters, just like the barracks with the strength, but it can't be upgraded indefinitely, so I'll put it in the C tier. Now I have another trophy. I'll put this one in B tier, just like the last one. This gives you critical hit per character completed the desert. Then we have the Diplomacy Hall, and this increases the leadership scaling up to S tier, and I will put it where I put the last scaling buildings in B tier. Solid, should build it as if you can, but it's no must early on. So the next building is the Exorcist, and I think it doesn't really matter that much for most players, because you don't really need it on your first playthrough. You only need it if you go for very, very specific builds, and it is no must for just clearing a normal game. Oh, sorry, I didn't even mention what it does. It adds the ability to banish upgrades when leveling up to 2 times. So you can banish any options 2 times, which increases the likelihood of everything else getting drawn. Yeah, so I don't think it is a must. I'll put it in the D tier. The Gambler's Den, on the other hand, this gives you rerolls. I think this is a little bit better than the, what was it called, the Exorcist, because rerolls are way more important than banishes. I will put it in the B tier. Oops, put it there, yeah. The Evolution Chamber is actually really strong. It lets new balls be level 2 once you get them. This is insane. It basically gives you 1 free upgrade for a ball, and I will put it in the A tier. The Gemsmith lets you begin each battle with the choice of an extra ball. I think this is also insane. It works perfectly with the last building, as the new ball you get at the beginning will already be level 2. So put it in A tier too. Another trophy. This gives you ball speed per completed character on the map. So again, we put it here. The Grand Museum gives you 1 bonus intelligence. Just like the other buildings that can be upgraded indefinitely, it gives you 1 for each level. And it will also be put in A tier, as this is really, really important for the late game. The Gunsmith gives you 1 bonus dexterity, and just like the other ones that give you only a small amount and can't be upgraded indefinitely, it goes to C tier. The Casino reduces level up reroll costs by 20% at level 1. I don't think it's needed, it's a small thing, so put it in the D tier. The Hospital can be upgraded indefinitely and gives 1 bonus endurance per level. A tier. Another trophy that gives you passive power for each character completed for the map, and I will put it again in the B tier. Okay, now we got quite a few in the B tier. Nice. The Jeweler is another very strong building. that basically makes every run a little bit stronger. It increases the starter ball level to level 2. I will put it in A tier. The Magnet Factory, the next building, increases the pickup range by 0.5 tiles on level 1. I don't think it's a must-have. Build it if you need it, it's a small gimmick, so D tier. The Meditation Tent increases the number of upgrade choices when leveling up to 4. So I think this is very good. 4 choices is way better than 3 choices. Build it as soon as you can, A tier. The Matchmaker is one of the buildings that changes a lot in the game. This lets you bring 2 characters into a run, combining their abilities. This not only gives you 1 more starting ball, with this you can actually combine their abilities and make crazy strong runs. Also, once you unlock the Radical, this lets you auto-play the game. The Radical plays the game himself, and if you combine him with any other character, you can basically clear every stage there is in the game with every character. Once you get this going, meta progression will go insane. So yeah, definitely S tier. The Consulate gives you 1 leadership, you can only upgrade it once or twice, so put it in the C tier. The Military Academy is another one of those scaling buildings. It affects your strength, we will put it in the B tier as the other one. The Necromancer is also incredibly strong. It revives you once per battle with at least 25% health, and on level 3, 75% health. This is basically 1 free life, definitely take it, S tier. The Relic Collector makes the new passive start at level 2. I think this is pretty good, I will put it in A tier. The Schoolhouse, another one of those small scaling buildings. It gives you 1 bonus intelligence per level, but you can't upgrade it indefinitely, so I will put it in the C tier. Same with the Shoemaker, this one just gives you a little bit of speed. Nothing crazy, C tier. Here we have a few more trophies. This one gives you 1 HP per character completed the map, B tier. Then we have 1 baby ball damage per character completed the map, B tier. And a little bit of AoE power per character completed the map, also B tier. The University is another scaling building. This one increases intelligence scaling, we'll put it in the B tier as well. The Void Trophy gives you base damage per character completed the map, B tier. The Wagon Factory is another one of those buildings you can upgrade indefinitely. This is pretty cool. This one gives you bonus speed, same as the others, A tier. The War Room is interesting. To be honest, I'm not sure about this. I myself don't use it that much because I don't think I really need it. I can gain resources otherwise. And yeah, I would put it in the C tier, but let me know if you think something else. The Warrior's Guild can also be upgraded indefinitely and gives you 1 strength per level, A tier. The Rewrite is another scaling building. This one increases the speed scaling. I think this is also a B tier? Yeah, a B tier. The Wishing Well adds a 4% chance to get an extra upgrade point when leveling up. To be honest, I haven't even noticed this in my games, so I think it's a D tier. Small chance, doesn't change the game, so yeah. So now we come to the housing buildings. I will quickly go over them because I wanted to make another specific video with all the characters where I rank them with their abilities, their housing abilities, their balls and everything. So I will just go over them quickly, but there are a few good ones that I will definitely mention. In general, I would say build those housing buildings as soon as you can. Each new character is 1 more farmer that can work during your harvest, and this actually makes a big difference. So the first one is the House of the Radical. He himself is pretty good, but the house is nothing special, so I think I will put it in the B tier. The Cohabitants also, I don't think their house is so cool, so I put it in the B tier. The Empty Nester as well. The Sheriff's Office as well. This one is for the itchy finger. Then we have the Haunted House. This is for the Repentant, also B tier. The Villa for the Coadjutator, also B tier. The Mausoleum for the Shade, also B tier. And now we come to the Shieldbearer House, the Iron Fortress. And this is actually one of the best houses in the game. You can place it somewhere where it gets hit a lot, and this will actually level up all of your buildings around. So I will definitely place it in the A tier. The Captain's Quarters, the House of the Tactician, is also relatively good. It increases the amount you gain from bonus attributes. So yeah, if you put it next to your stat buildings, this will increase them by a bit. Not too bad, A tier 2. The Rocky Hill, nothing special. This is the House of the Makeshift Sisyphus. The House of the Flagellant, also B tier. The House of the Physicist, also B tier. The House of the Embedded, however, I think this is actually a good one. I will place it in A tier as well. This increases the XP gain for all houses that are in range for up to 30%. If you set them up somewhat like this, they all have a pretty great XP boost. The Mansion gives you a little bit of bonus gold. If you like it, you can place it somewhere like this, but it doesn't make a big difference, so also B tier. And the last building is the house from the Juggler, the Theater, also B tier. So this is my finished tier list of the houses. I hope it gave you a little direction on what to focus on and what not, and if you disagree with the ranking, let me know in the comments. I'm open for discussions. And if you want to see the 5 most game breaking combos, definitely check out this video.